I flew out to Las Vegas for 2 days of NBA Summer League, and here's what I saw. We flew in Thursday morning, which after chowing down on cup noodles and taking a look at Raider Stadium, we were ready to go for a full slate of games on Friday. After a lovely tribute from ESPN's Mark Jones to the late Jerry West, we began our day with a fun matchup between rookie Rob Dillingham and the Minnesota Timberwolves and sophomore Jordan Hawkins and the New Orleans Pelicans. Rob was by far the star of the show, but ended up finishing with a rough day, with just 4 points on 2 of 12 shooting and a rough night defensively. The explosiveness and athleticism that we saw from Dillingham in college were lacking in this one, and it's going to continue to fuel the questions that a lot of scouts had about Dillingham in college, whether or not he's going to be able to keep up with his size at the next level. But with teammates Karl-Anthony Towns, Mike Conley, and Coach Chris Finch on the sideline, Dillingham's teammates did not let up. Terrence Shannon finished with 25 and 3, showing his abilities both as a slasher and a three-point shooter, as well as contributing on the defensive end. Daishen Nix and Josh Mina also turned in solid performances, leading the Timberwolves to a win. Along with the star play of Jordan Hawkins, I was on the lookout for the play of rookie Yves Missi out of Baylor, whose defense and rebounding stood out throughout the game. There were a lot of intriguing takeaways from the Pelicans game, whether it was Dillingham's ability to adjust at the next level, or Minnesota's depth and their ability to possibly fill that Kyle Anderson role after losing him in free agency. From New Orleans' perspective, it looks like Jordan Hawkins could make an appearance in the rotation this year and be a player that will make an impact, while Yves Missi could get some minutes at backup center possibly. After the excitement of Wolves-Pelicans, I made my way over to Cox Pavilion to take a brief look at a matchup between the Grizzlies and the Kings. Zach Edey was out, and Gigi Jackson had a solid night, as well as a great performance from Adonis Arms, continuing his strong play after his play in Utah. But I came back from my brief detour amped for the night's main event, with the chosen son, Bronny James, set to face off against number 3 overall pick Reed Sheppard in a Summer League showdown. The hype for Bronny was obviously incredibly high, with Lakers fans packing the Thomas and Mack Center in an attempt to see if the star was going to be worth the hype. Bronny struggled in this one, however, struggling to shoot the ball and be a connected piece on offense, and getting toasted a couple times on the perimeter as an on-ball defender. At the end of the day, I still believe the hype is a little too high for a raw developmental prospect like Bronny, and I still think he could be successful in the NBA with the athleticism he has before. But with the shooting not being there, the passing not being there, and his struggles defensively to really keep up with some of the more elite guards in this game, I will continue to have questions about how he's going to fare in a couple of years in the NBA, and he's definitely going to need some time in the G League to shore things up. Rookie Dalton Knecht and second-year player Maxwell Lewis provided a positive spark, though, giving the Lakers some hope. Some disappointment for the Lakers, it was quite the showcase on the Houston Rockets side. Houston rookie Reed Sheppard showcased the skills that made him a star at Kentucky, working both as a playmaking point guard and as a scorer. And Folly Dante and Cam Whitmore turned in great performances as well, showcasing the Rockets' young core for the future as they move into the latter stages of their career. I truly believe this Houston Rockets team can make a big difference in the league this year, and maybe even contend for a play-in or even a playoff spot in the loaded Western Conference. Sheppard was by far the most impressive rookie that I saw over the course of this summer league, and I think he could be a potential all-star as the years come, with his abilities as a 3-level scorer and just the effort level that he showed defensively. Whitmore is a solid wing to build around, and I think just with the young core that they have a bright future ahead of them, even if it's not revolving around Jalen Green or Alperen Sengun, as many have suggested. We closed our night with quite the intriguing nightcap, a battle between the number 1 and number 2 picks, Zachary Risacher and Alex Sarr. I hadn't been too impressed when I scouted Zachary Risacher, but to my surprise, he really showed up in this one. He was incredibly active defensively and offensively, moving a lot off the ball, showcasing a great three-point shot in great form, and moving as a finisher at the rim as well in the number spot, showing a lot of versatility all across the floor. Reece Boucher in this game really gave me a deeper understanding of why he went number one. He really could just be a connective piece to this Hawks team offensively, a team that's about to be in transition from this Trae Young and DeJounte Murray era and needs young pieces like that in order to usher in their next star. It's still not a pick I'm too high on, but I have a lot more belief in it than I did coming into Summer League after watching this game. Alex Sarr footage got corrupted, but he had a mostly inefficient night and showed inconsistent effort, I would say, on both ends of the floor. But after the first quarter, his effort picked up a little bit, showed some flashes defensively, and offensively had this nice finish at the rim. Players definitely have the raw skills to be able to prove their down as well, and I look forward to seeing if they're able to do so in this 2024 season. Thanks so much for watching, and there's more to come. I got to look at Jared McCain, Donovan Clingan, Stephon Castle, and a ton more prospects, so be on the lookout for more vlogs from NBA Summer League coming soon.